Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where today, just one second, get myself comfy. I've got to lean back a little bit because my shoulder's still. We're going to try and get this all here to here, and the silver back to here. And we have got a train line here we can use for the return journey, and I also want to get this going to there. Now we've got this here. I don't know, sorry, I was hesitating, I was looking at what that line was. I don't know that we could get that and that on one train, and because we've got to pick up here plastic to deliver here. I don't know if we can get it all in one. That plastic could be shipped from there via road for now. Let's start getting, it's this one here I'm not sure about, and the metal we need, the iron, steel, we're gonna get from here. Which is that the one? Yeah, that's the one, which is working quite nice. That's keeping up there. That is supplying okay, both of them, like that, without any trucks. Quite like that. Right, so we've got to get started. We are going to do now this meat processing plant. There's also fish there which I might try and get in. Ship it to there. You're going to love this one. If we can, down on train to here and back up to there. If we can. Now this meat one, that's where the cattle is. We've got a road here we can use. Now do we use that depot there, which isn't doing anything? Or do we use that one? That one would pick up, take the grain, use this road here, connect that one to there, into there, then back along the same route, drop in for this plant here. So we'll have to have a depot for that. If we've got to have a depot for that, we can move the station nearer there, because we have to put a depot in anyway, and try and connect this depot to the station on this side. That makes sense. Yeah. And then all I do is we do a bridge across the track and pick that up from there. We then have that to sort out later. We'll worry about that later. Otherwise we're going to here. How far would we have to go? Ooh, it's quite a way. Be there. I'm only thinking he's only travelling. Get rid of that. Travelling from there with grain to there, with cattle to there. There's only that bit he's travelling without anything. This one, he'd have to travel all the way from here, not carrying anything. But it would get that used. We'll worry about that one after. I think I'm going to use this one. Makes more sense. And we're going to put a depot there. So one has to go in. So we need a station. 2 tracks. I think I'm going to go to this train here as well. Now the question I'm always doing that. Just thought I'd check my recordings going then. Of course we haven't got a road. Oh no, we'd have to fetch. Let's divert this track into here. Alright, let's put a road. I don't think we get a connection there to that. So let's put a road. Road. Gotta be high speed. In fact, while we're doing it, it's got to be high speed. Yeah, we've got the connection there, which is all we're really interested. Do the rest of that later. He goes to there. And then he's going to come off round there. But for right now, he'd have to go there. So he'll go there. Full length, high speed. We're having to use a building anyway. If I put him there, we're going to have to use one of these. So we might as well instead of like that one there where I haven't got any vehicles, we're going to have to do it on this one. But to make it a bit better, we don't really need that one, but that one there might just give us a bit more secure. And we'll do the cross, so we'll do the depot. We shouldn't get a build up on this depot. But we are planning on putting fish into him. He's got to go there. Well, I meant to hit. Oh, he's not quite straight, but I'm not going to be messing trying to get that perfect. I shouldn't need them. I'm just going to put them. Yeah, I shouldn't need them. street access in. Could really do with the inn going there. We'll see which way he wants to go when he's finished. Right, so street. Right, let's do this line, this train line. Oh, I've put it in now. Let's have a look what he'd go like. Maybe we should have put the connection there. Let's try that again. Our train line's gonna come off there. I'm only just seen it then. Cost us a little bit. Not gonna be that easy. That one we can take. Give me the cheaper one for this. Get that connection on there. We only need that road. To connect to that one. Now I want that station. Yeah. He's connecting to that one there. That's a little bit better. It's not quite. Well, we had it before. We're going to have to put a bend. With more a straight there. We could run that out into that one. That doesn't look pretty, but all we need is that connection for that there. And if we do what we did before, just realised we're still having trouble with this connection. Put the cargo building. Okay, you want to be awkward. You get some players do this straight off. Now we've got the cargo pulled in it, definitely in. All we've got to get is that to connect to that. There's a little bit of a kink in the road there, but that we'll have to live with. There we go. Now, is that going to connect? Well, we've got to use them anyway. He's definitely connected to that one, so we don't need a... And we have to put a depot in for this other one. Right there. I have to think which way to rotate him. I'm just going to extend him both ways just to increase his reach a little bit. Right, let's blank everything off, click on that. I'm hoping that is going to transfer to there. If not, we'll have to put another little depot on, which can't be helped. Right, let's get this going while we're messing about. So we're going to come from here. That's the in. Just over the line. Let's stretch him out a bit. Give him a little bit of a nice... I'll worry about that after. I'm just seeing if there's a possible connection to there. Just think this out a minute. We've got steel coming to there. We won't... Yeah, we've still got to transport steel. We could using this road here somehow feed that steel from here direct to there. He's gonna have to transport steel. Let's just get this one. We're going to pick a train up here. He's going to pick steel and take it down here for here. There. And we've got silver bars, which is the same transport as the steel there. We've got to transport steel to there. We could have this train, take it back to there, ship it into there, use the same road. I've got machine tools there. You know, this is what they want machines. This is not going to be as straightforward as I thought. I'm going to have to put one train not touching any. I think we're going to end up with one train doing steel and another train doing the goods. But that, got the depot there. And the other way, we'd have to put a depot here and ship him in there. So whichever way, and of course we got that right in the way. I think the first of all, get this line running. Right, I just spotted that then. Right, we're going to upgrade you. We'll leave you connected. Connected for a minute. We've got one there as well. There. Where was that one? We were just there. I'll worry about that later. Let's get this going, otherwise we'll be here second guessing ourselves all the time. That I'm gonna just replace. We might as well use this road. We're only going to there, but you might as well. Oh, it's a bus. Right, that's what we wanted there, connection. Just in case we use it, that's the only reason. And here we're going to have to put a depot. I don't need that flashing up. There. I'm always pressing the wrong keys for the rotation. Right, now this will probably have a. No, we shouldn't have a pile up here. This is 1-to-1. Give us a bit of space anyway. We can get nicer queues. Alright, I'm gonna have you hopefully going that way. out that way. Connect the street. No matter which road we use, really. They're going to slow down for the turning anyway, so they're not going to get the speed. Right, let's make sure we've got no traffic lights. We don't want them. And then you cut. Oh, we haven't put. This is going to have to be an extended one. Why are we doing this? Oh, you. Okay, we can do it. We just have to take them fields out. I know I've got the high-speed connection. I've got a feeling I'm going to be using this road to there. You can get machine parts from here. Here. You can then ship the machine parts back to here. Ship them there. Back down. Ship them to there. And ship them to there. And goods to there. I think this one here is getting goods. And we need goods there. That also needs food. I think we're going to be running 2 or 3 different types of trains on these tracks. Right, let's get the first. Too much talk, not enough action. You can go there. Now, like I said, this one will get a queue. So let's 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we will get the queue down. And these are work out. That didn't go in the way I expected. Right. First line going in. In 1 second, right. He is gonna pick up grain. Take the grain to there. Fetch the cattle back to there. And you can see he's only doing that little bit with nothing. Where the other way he'd be doing all that with nothing. I know we've got a problem with that later on. Might even ship that one just into there. Right, so we never named the line, did we? Cargo Chennai, Castle, yes, I know I normally put the Item first, right, you want... Let's give him 10. And I've just realised something stupid I've done. I've put this bridge, and I've not connected that. I should have connected that first. Oh dear, stupid mistakes. And we'll run his trucks from there. Oh, it reminds me, I've never put the date speed on. No, I want 8. And you're gonna go on Cheney Cattle. Right. This little line here. We're gonna have to pause this while we change this. Because we've disrupted the track. We're going to go into there. Back to there. My famous crossover link. And I think everybody does this. We might get away with it. If we reach there, you know what? It would be better going there. So we want to connect about there. I'm hoping we're going to go right under that arch there. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a speed loss, but I can live with that for now. Whichever way we do it, we're going to have the bend. I wonder if it would go lower if it... Hey, look. See if that's in a valley. Does look like it's rising, doesn't it? Well, we'll go with that. Let's not mess too much. Game can be going because we're going to need the money. Signal. Oh, we'll do this one manually. This first bit. And I'll do this manually. My spacing might not be as perfect as the other one. And then we can run. We've gone, put another one in there. Right, that's the easy bit. That is the easy bit. Right, so we're going to be carrying now. Do we carry on the train here, or do we swap? We'll add another train here. We'll use that track and we'll leave that existing route and we'll add a fresh route from here to get down here. So we're going to make this a central hub here. Now am I going to be able to get that, and that? That is already moving to there and being picked up. And if we were to go there, we'd be adding more oil. That line's making money. Vehicles need an upgrade, I know. But I'm after another fresh supply of oil for there. So if we have to, we'll change that line later. So if we go from here to here, ignore that. Go from here, put him straight across there. Then we go to there. Now this is where he's going to slow right down. He's going to swing across to here, and whichever way we do it, we can take the track this side or this side. We're going to have to swing round whichever way. This one here with tight angle in. That one a little bit more gradual, and we could move that out a bit. And I'm also thinking picking the food up here, dropping it here, because we need a central station for this one. We'll be having bricks, tools, all this fuel eventually, which would fetch that impossible. But we might be using that for the fuel. We should check. Let's stick with the one what we've got, and then we can change him after. Alright, we're going to use a... I can always... I've got another game that uses the R key, and that's what rotates that. He's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to have a sharp bend going into that one. See if I can just take it out a little bit. Right, he's going to go into there. He's going to go from here to here. Remember, we might have to put 2 or 3 trains. Then he's going to come over to here. And he's going to want to turn. We'll put a slight turn. Put him there. Then he's going to come. I know what I'll do on this one. Would that hop over the track? I'll put that road back in. It's only cheap. Could, yeah, that's how we do it. We put him that way. I'm not happy with this one. There would be the better way. I can put my depot here then and not be worrying about. He's going in there. Try him. Whichever way we do this, we've got bends. So then he's come round. Oh, stop hitting the V key. Then you're going to come round from there. Roughly there. I'm going to put him there. Yes, I could use an end station, but we might want to swing him round there later. Ooh, look at that there. And there. Not there. I'm looking at that fish from there to there. Right, if we swung around there, that's going to be one massive line. Right, let's get these connected up. I'll do this. I'll do this one here first. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go under for a change. Makes a nice change, that's all I'm thinking. And he goes round. To there. and into there. And that will need a connection. Doesn't really make much difference which way I do it. How are you doing? Of course, we got nothing. Nothing produced yet because we haven't got this connected up. Right, you're only going to drop off here. Stupid me, I've used the wrong. That's okay. Didn't realise it. That bridge doesn't matter. Because it's only to supply vehicles. What was I doing then? Drop off point. Let's put them where we can see them. They're only dropping off for here. And you know, and because of this ground, that's the only decent. I am going to use that. I'm not going to modify. I'm not going to modify the layout. I just want to put more cargo modules on there. Right, so that is new line. There to there, and this is cargo, alcohol. I know I've spelled alcohol wrong. That's that one done. He can start going. 6 vehicles should do it, but it's 2 to 1, so we're not gonna get. Well, we'll get a fair amount. Now here's what I said about the road. He's gonna go all the way down here. You know what? We could have just put it there, couldn't we? Oh well, what's done is done. If we have to, we'll change that later. Cargo. You're only doing grain. We might as well use. Don't matter which one. Don't know why. Don't know why it's doing that there. Give me 7. I don't know why it does that. It will not let me slide over. Unable to find... What? You're connected, you're connected. That is all connected. Okay, let's use a very cheap street. I'll put that there in case I change my mind on this, or we want to ship him from there. Right, are you going to connect now? Yeah, now it's connected. We must have missed something out on... Right, that's that going. Now, I will worry about the bridge here later on. And we are going to have to put... a track here. Let's get you there. We've got to get a train and we've got a depot there. We've got to get a train onto that track. That's the easy bit. And we shouldn't be running back the other way. I'll just still put the signals though, just in case we need them. And I'm not going to cross the track there. Right. And did we... I've just noticed the colour of the station. It's not that one, it's this one. Tools. And let's do electric. I think we... just in case we want the electrification. Right, how far are we into this recording? Ooh, we're not gonna get it all done today, I don't think. We will try. We will try. I don't think there's much on this recording apart from these that I could edit out. I like to show you all the nasty bits when I make mistakes. Right, that's you done. Now this one, I might not be able to get across over here. Because we're going in the tunnel, that's why. And he's going into there. Do you know, it's not a bad speed. Consider we can't hit these speeds yet. If this, oh, I might be able to do it. No, it's giving me too many errors. Construction. I'll leave that one there. I'll put that one in there though, and I've got to do all the signals in a minute. I can do the signals later. Problem, we've got a train line to get over. I'll go under. Come on. There we go. Let's see what line he wants to take. Bad. Bad. Well, we knew it'd be bad, and I think what I'm gonna leave that for a minute. What I will do when we get this running, and we've got a bit of money, we'll bridge. I think we'll bridge the passenger line over there. And I'm going to do this crossover. Here. Just a little bit easier not being on the bend. Now the last big one, which again, let's see what he does. Why are you giving me a collision? Come to there. Still doing a collision, okay. Not the most elegant of lines, I admit. But if it works, it will work. I'll sort that out after. I'll do it off camera. And I'll do the signals off camera because I'm only going to run the one train for now. Right, we are going to do new line, there, to there, to there, there, and there. Then coming back, you can call there, drop off on the way in, does he need to drop off on the way? Drops off on the way in, yes. Does he need to pick up on the way out? When he could pick up on the way in. No, it might affect, because like we'd drop off the plastic, which will clear space. Let's pick up on the way out. Doesn't need to call it that one though. And he's back to there and we're delivering food. Right. I've sort all these. This line now. He's going to have to be changed. Right, he's going to go from there to there. That doesn't check. That doesn't change. So on the way back, you got. Oh, it's only the one he's calling at. Right, that's him done. We'll do that one there later. Like I said, we might fetch it back to here. But that line's carrying steel, so we might ship him from both sides. No, we can't. Let's get the trains done. Let's get this first bit running. Right. This train. He's going to keep what he's got. Edit. Do you know why don't I? No, we'll edit the vehicle. 160, but the fastest passenger cargo 120. So we'll leave the engine. He's picking up silver ore, which is a gondola. And there, but they're box cars, so he's going to want 3 gondolas, 4 gondolas, 4 gondolas, 4 box cars for now. I know he's already got 2 of them on with him. Yeah, we're not gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not gonna have the room to take back. We did say it might be 2 or 3 vehicles, so when he gets to here, hang on, he's the transfer. He unloads everything he's got, so he's gonna unload heating oil, meat, silver ore. He's gonna load up. No, he can load up that one. And I'm going to put him loading that, loading food, Gonna let him choose what he wants. And he's going to there. I'll just leave that as default for now. And here it doesn't load anything. There's only two things he can load. Right, that's that done. Next train, let's get the game going. You can start transferring that in. We are. I want a new line. I'm just going to do the one vehicle because we've only got 50 million. It's got to be that one still. Right, cargo. Here's where it gets fun. Give me 3 of them. We don't need fuel at the minute. I know the town wants fuel. Give me 4 of them. Four of them. 1 extra, 2 extra, 1 extra, 2 extra, 1 extra, 2 extra. A bit mixed up. And he is going to go on. I hope I've put that line in. Yeah, I said I'd... I'll name the line later. Now, one more alteration. And it is... Where's Cheney? Right, this line... These trains here. Now, I need to just check this a minute. That one does not load steel. You'll see why I'm saying that in a minute. Right, so he's gonna go from there. He's gonna come all the way back. That's not the line I want. Yeah, that is the line I want. It's just because I'm not... There we go. Yeah. It goes there on the way back. I didn't want to clone it. I wanted to modify it. Because he's got to take steel. And I'm going to take 2 of them off for a minute. $18 million. I told you we'd need the money. There we go. Right, now we modify this line. You'll see why I was checking it earlier. We don't want him picking up iron from there. No logs. No bricks. He can drop his plastic. When he gets here, he's gonna load the steel. And when he gets down to there, he's not loading steel. I'll sort all that lot out. Right, let's have a look at... Well, let's start with this one. Now he should pick up from here. No. No. Whatever I plonked then, I didn't want to plonk. Yeah, he's got cargo. It's not that, it's the line I want. Panyong. Load meat. Load ore. Load, load. Unload, unload. Okay. What about this line? We can't really tell this train till we get the others. We've got one here. Let's zoom in. If this doesn't work, we'll come back to it on the next episode. Or I'll have it fixed. It's just a setup somewhere we've got wrong. I just realised what the silver might be. One of them we never connected that. And you know what? I'm just going to use that road. Oh, you would do that to me. We want a pick-up point, and we'll do a drop-off point right there. We'll buy just 2 vehicles, and we've only got enough money for 1 vehicle. Okay. Oh, I've never. There to there. I think we'll carry this on the next episode, guys. We'll finish it off. Because you can see, I'm making silly mistakes trying to rush it. There. To there. I just want to get that line running there. What? That. We've got you, it's the vehicle I want. Onto line 4. At least that bit's running. This might not run because we haven't connected that part up. So we'll carry on, we'll get that done the next episode and we'll see how all these lines are running. This. Hang on, where's that train? Might not have. Of course, if you're trying to run a station, have it linked. I need to get some money. There we go. That's all I need, a connection and a connection for now. If anything else goes wrong, I've done you. You haven't got the connection. That might explain a few things. I'll do all the... Just give me a connection there, that might explain why it wasn't running. Connected, connected, connected. Connected. Right. Which is back in 1 minute, guys. Okay, we're gonna make this quick now. I sorted why that wasn't delivering. We weren't delivering there, and it won't have any for a minute because he's very low. We need to put more cattles on. This is working here now. I'm gonna try and catch the train. I'm gonna get that train. Where is he? He's... Right, he won't have anything for a minute. Oh, he has. He's got 2 plastic. I thought he'd been a bit further along. Again, 1 second, guys. Let me get him back to the main station. Okay, he's approaching the station now. This is shipping ore, which is the main one. This is not shipping yet, but he's only just started processing. So we'll keep an eye on that one on the next episode. This train here, well, this station line here now, this line 3. Let's do it off that. He's got steel, only 2. I'm happy with that, and he's got plastic. So let's just follow this train and see how he goes when he gets through all his stations. And don't forget, I've got to add more stations, and if you look, we're losing 10 million. Right, so he should pick up iron ore, plastic. He has got steel. And don't forget, I did say we might have to change more trains on the line to get where he wants. We'll worry about that later. We're getting food there. Again, we've got to modify and add another train. And all the stations, signals. And this is running at full speed. The simulation, you can see I've got. Now he has been delivering because we've got food here, which he should pick up. If yes, he's got room. He's picked food up. He should not have dropped. Deli food. Delhi West, he should not drop. He should only drop that. Don't pick it up. And that. I know he's got none of them at the minute. Hopefully he'll pick that up on the next trip through. Okay, that's one problem solved there. Well, we're into money again. We're into money. Down out of money. I can live with that. It's back in. Alright, he's getting to. He's not going very fast, is he? 60, 70. But we've only got a small engine on him. Right, he should drop off now. Plastic and metal, which he has. That. He hasn't got enough to start processing, but he's dropped off. That's the main thing, he has dropped off. Oh, we're getting more trucks and planes. I wonder if it would pay us to put a plane for this. Right, he drops off. And of course, he won't pick up yet because it's not got enough to process. I'm getting better trains coming in. And we are in and out of money. 17 million. Right, that is processing goods and bread. We didn't pick any up, which we should have done. So let's just do that quickly. It might be that we haven't produced enough. Delhi South. I've got to watch because we. Delhi. Yeah, Delhi Hall. Delhi South. He should load goods and not unload anything on the trip back. Okay. Get back on the train. What I'll do in between episodes I'll try and run this with the money we're making, get the signals on this train, get to the train. Now we should pick up, I'm not sure about that silver, but he should. Delhi West, hang on. You're not unloading. You are. I'm just gonna put that. No. He should pick up food next time. And that'll take him to Cheney transfer. When he should. Unload his food. Unload any goods. Unload any silver bars. Yeah, we're not doing the other components yet. Okay. What's he got left carrying? He's not carrying anything to drop off. Well, it appears we have got the line running. And it is making money because we are pulling the money back. Even though this line is showing a loss. Yeah, he's picking up more. Right, I'm going to end it there, guys. It is running. This is a bit of a concern here. If I have to, I will transfer from there to another depot, but he should. Just making sure I've got everything. Yeah, he should load. I don't think he's producing enough at the minute. You know, he's not got a lot stored. Okay, folks, I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit frustrating. Oh, one other line we should check. One other line we should check. That one. Any vehicle will do. He is transporting. And if we look at the line, he is making money. Just this plastic to sort out. And you know what? By the time we sort out this train, it's just, he's nearly there. Yeah, he's dropping off. So that's working. Station's getting goods now. That will have to put more. How's it get? I've got a few bits to sort out on it. I don't think we're going to get enough. And we haven't really got the other side for picking up, which we'll do next episode. Yeah, he's got goods here. I might be transporting them in without realising it. Yes, we are. Which won't go amiss. He's got goods there. Let's just run him back to the station and then we'll end. He picks up goods. Yeah. Food. see if we can get him into a profit. Yeah, food's there for picking up. Hopefully. Only on the one side. It could be. Let's just make sure he's picking up. No, he might not have room on board. Yeah, everything's on one side because we've only got the one track running. Got a few little things to iron out on it. But this is working here. I know where he's picking that machine parts up from now, and tools. And let's see what he makes. 200. He's into a profit. Just. Okay, folks. I will see you next time. I'll work on these lines, improve them, get the signalling in. You can see there he's got two different tracks. Okay, folks, I'll see you next time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.